Today we are melting gold nuggets to make this gold bar. I have a heap of gold nuggets and some gold dust that we're going to be putting through the electric furnace to make a gold bar. I'm going to be walking you through the process of how I went about making the gold bar. So sit back and enjoy the video. Today we're transforming raw gold, that's gold nuggets and some gold dust, into a stunning high purity 1 ounce gold bar. This process is fascinating and I'll walk you through every step from preparation to the final pour. Along the way I had to make some adjustments, adding more gold to hit that 1 ounce milestone. We're using an electric gold furnace for this project. It's energy efficient and very easy to operate, and it heats up very fast. This type of furnace is perfect for melting not just gold but other metals like silver and copper and so on. And as always, safety is critical. Always work in a well ventilated area and wear proper protective gear, including gloves. Handling molten metal is no joke, and these precautions help ensure everything goes smoothly and safely. With the crucible ready and up to temperature, we add our gold and carefully lower it into the furnace. As the temperatures rises, we introduce borax, because the borax acts as a flux to draw out impurities such as black sands, and you want to burn as many impurities out as possible.
According to the Gold Bullion Company, gold has a melting point of 1064 degrees Celsius or 1947 degrees Fahrenheit. This makes gold very easy to melt and shape compared to other metals, facilitating its use for jewelry, art, decoration, and more.
Now, I'll be honest with you, I honestly didn't plan on making a 1 ounce gold bar. But once I started pouring the gold into the graphite mould, I quickly come to the realisation that I wasn't going to be able to achieve a solid gold bar without adding more gold nuggets to the smelt. Now you can see I'm placing the graphite mould on top of the furnace there, and that's simply to heat up the gold mould and to burn away any moisture that may be trapped in the graphite mould, because I don't want the molten gold to hit the mould and to splatter and spurt and potentially create a hazard. So you can see there I'm only using a glove on my left hand, and that's simply because it was easier to use the tongs without a glove on my right hand. Now I'm not too sure if that's the right thing to do. It does create a bit more of a risk, but I thought the risks of an accident occurring with a glove on my hand were much higher than if I didn't have it on my hand. So this is my first ever gold pour. And I just thought I'd throw it in there, but I am definitely no expert at this. This is my first ever attempt at using an electric furnace to melt gold. So this was all trial and error experiment. Now looking at that there, I thought, you beauty, that looks really good. That's going to be a perfect little gold bar. And already you can see that broke into 3 pieces. It was far from being a perfect gold bar, which was disappointing, but it was all trial and error. So I went back and placed that back into the crucible and redone it. See 2 bits there. There's actually another bit still in the blue pan there behind my hand. So you can see there I'm adding some more borax, and every melt that I did do, I always added a little bit more borax. It was maybe half a teaspoon of borax. Looking down in the crucible there, you can just see it bubbling away, burning off them impurities. And each time I place the mould back on top of the furnace to heat it up again. So we're ready for number 2 pour. And I just love that shot. The gold seems to come out very quickly, and it sets very quickly as well. It's just slag.
Is that 2?
So you can see there, that one actually did come out as one solid gold bar. Yep, I might leave it as that. Went inside and weighed it, and it come out at about half an ounce. Oh, there you go, 16.52 grams. So I decided, well, let's keep adding some nuggets to it. I've got an extra 4 or 5 gold nuggets there, and I thought that I'd add that to the mix as well. Try and build the structure of the gold bar a bit better. So I placed them into a little vial and tipped them back into the crucible.
How long does it take?
Not long.
A couple of seconds. 10 seconds. What does that do?
It just helps get the impurities out of there.
Is that to heat it up?
Yeah, just so it doesn't hit it and go. Because if it hits it and it's cold, it might splatter.
Yeah.
We definitely don't want it to do that. That's a pretty awesome job though. And that's just melted good. A little bit more borax. Now, I'm pretty sure it's this pour here. I've done way too quick and it turns to shit. Just using a pair of tweezers to pick up the gold that's spilt over the edge and place it back in the crucible. Alright, so we've skipped through to the next gold pour. And at least I didn't spill any that time. You can just see how hot that crucible gets in there. Extremely hot. It's still focused.
On that thing, yeah.
Yep. Okay, this looks good. Into the water to cool down. I was always very reluctant to go handling the gold bar. You can see there's quite a bit of flux attached to that gold bar. So I just used a hammer and the flux just shatters just like glass and breaks away from the bar, and then it broke in half. So it was inside to get some more gold nuggets, and at this point I'd decided I would make a 1 ounce gold bar. For some reason I didn't put my glove on, but thought I'd put it back in the vial and then tip it in. Another half a teaspoon of borax. Close that lid up, let it heat up, melt away. Place that mould on top to heat up, and we're up to the next pour. I do like that sound of it hitting the water. It did come out as a solid gold bar, but I still wanted it to be larger, so I went and got more gold and put in there, and I think I did this another 2 times. So you can see there it's just shy of 1 troy ounce of gold. So it was in with a couple smaller bits of gold nuggets, and then waited patiently for the smelting to occur and getting prepared to pour. So there it is in the pan there. It did come out quite clean. There is a little bit of flux attached to it. We'll go weigh it up. And there you go, just over 1 troy ounce of gold. So I did scrub it and placed it in acid for an hour or so, and it come out at 32.33 grams. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you can consider subscribing. Please do like the video and please do share and leave your thoughts.